And you're all very welcome along. We are here at Seymour Shaw, the beautifully renovated and refurbished Seymour Shaw. It is a round 23 clash in the Football New South Wales NPL men's competition. It's the 13th place Sutherland Sharks, the home side, taking on the high-flying Northwestern Sydney Spirit. So it's 8 wins from the last 10 games for the Spirit. They're absolutely flying. You can hear Thunderstruck perhaps going in the background from AC/DC, getting what is a bumper crowd, an absolutely packed house here. I've not seen a bigger crowd at Seymour Shaw than there is today on a beautiful spring-like afternoon. But as we said, 8 wins in the last 10 for the Spirit. They're flying. 3 undefeated for the Sutherland Sharks. They are also, I suppose, their second best run so far this season. They had 2 wins and a draw right at the start of the season. It's a win and 2 draws, so their second best little run so far this season. And key to that run, I had a week off, and so I got a chance to look up some stats. The absolute key player for them has been Maki Petrados since he came back. He's only started 9 games in the entire season, Maki Petrados. It's only been 5 wins in total for the Sharks team, but 4 of those 5 wins came during Petrados' starts. So start for Petrados has been absolutely key for the Sharks team. On the other side of the coin, he's right there in the middle of the field, the opposite number 10, Michael Conestabo. He has been the key man for the Spirit side. He missed a couple of games early in the year. He missed rounds 8 through 11 in terms of starts. Did not start those games, and that has equalled the worst run that the Spirit had. So when he does not play, or certainly when he does not start, it's been a tricky run for the Spirit. When Petrados does start, it almost always equals some kind of success for the Sharks. And so we'll take it to the teams. The Sharks first. Daniel Lisic in goal in that pink top that he's been wearing so well. At the back, it's Lockie Fields, Lockie MacDonald, Yanni Likadu, and Brendan Gann. Tariq Maya, Matty Maric, Katara Katsuda, and that Maki Petrados in midfield. Ty McGowan and Matty Jackson up front. And it's David Feeney here bringing you all the action from Seymour Shaw. We'll wait for a little pause and play before we bring you the Spirit lineup. But we are away and running. And it's Fields at the back. And he's got plenty of time. Playing it short now. They've got several new faces in this team. So if you're following the league closely, this is the time of the year where lots of new players come in. But, there is Petrados straight away onto the ball. A beautiful little flick there, trying to find Katsuda. Couldn't quite find it, but Katsuda, he's got the ball back again. Petrados challenging him for the ball. 1-1 in the air. Katsuda again with a little flick. And the ball's going out of play. We'll quickly bring you the Spirit lineup. It is Chris Marks in goal, Kaya Williams, Jordy Perry, Jamie Perchevsky in midfield, Frankie Lukovic, Michael Conestabo, that key man, and there he is on the ball straight away, Conestabo, Andre Takambi and Takumi Afuka in the midfield. And then strike partnership up front, Harry Keys, the youngster, and Ollie Wigan will be the somewhat unusual strike partnership up front. Yua Kubu just feeling a little niggle, David Perkovic told me. And so he is on the bench today. Quite a few new players, as we said. Several new players have come into the squad. Nikolu, a new player. Tariq Maya in midfield, a new player to the side. Jaden Gasking is on the bench, also a new player. Matty Jackson, also new in the 14 jersey up front. And Brendan Gann with an absolute ton of experience. And right on cue, there is Gann in the number 7 jersey, coming across and making a terrific tackle. Extremely experienced player, Gann. Started off his career here at the Sharks. And went on to play for Sydney FC in the A-League. And also to play over 30 games for Malaysia, including World Cup qualifiers. And captain Selangor FC as well. So very experienced player. He's on the other side of 35 at this point. And so he's going to be playing in a sort of holding midfield type position. Steve Zaric told me beforehand. And that type of experience will be absolutely vital. Here he is again on the ball straight away. Looking to find a short pass. And shaping again. Choose to go back and start again from the back with Fields. It's the takes a touch and drops it back all the way back to Lisic. And Nick Sullivan has the number 8 jersey out there. Nick Sullivan was just on the ball there, not part of the advertised lineup. Nick Sullivan in the number 8 jersey. But, perhaps there was a very, very late change. Now maintaining possession. Well, as advertised is Lockie Fields, and also as advertised back to Daniel Lisic, playing from right to left. Again in his pink jersey. He's had a terrific season so far, has Nizic. The goalkeeper of the month in this competition for both May and June. So he's been absolutely terrific. And there's a beautiful ball spread out to the far right hand side. What a searching ball out for Lockie McDonald. Finds it beautifully. McDonald plays it in short. Touch. Ball just to the edge of the box there. Katsuda just overran it, just a fraction. And chance for the Spirit to break. Keys there. Can he maintain possession? He can't. It's youth versus experience just down there, Gan. Beautiful little drag back. Let's try and maintain possession. But, there he is again. Gan wins the ball well. Looked like he'd won the ball well, but a relatively late whistle there from our referee. It's Michaela Ryan out in the middle today. And she is supported by Amber Morris on one side, Lance Green Shields on the other. And Joshua Kermond is due to be our fourth official today, but looks like we may have had a late change there as well as I glance down below me. We'll have a little check of those details at half-time. Now, Marks with the ball at his feet. Looking to play it forward. Conestable with the little flick. Ball is played through now. Nizic is there well, though the sun just in his eyes. It's just 8 minutes past 4 here in City. The sun is just starting to set, so certainly for Chris Marks, no issues with the sun in his eyes, but the sun is directly in the eyes of Daniel Nizic back there. That could cause him a few problems. That was Takumi Afuka there, who was doing his level best to cause those problems, but wasn't quite able to get on it. And there he is again, Afuka on the ball. Takes a touch, looking to find Keys, can't quite find him. Ball now into midfield, and it's Maya. Ball played into space there. Maddie Marich looking to get on the end of it, but can't quite get there, Maddie Marich. Katsuda looking to cut the ball off. Katsuda closes in quickly on Chris Marks, but Marks did well to get it away. And there is Nick Sullivan. He's won it well in the air. As we said, not part of the advertised starting lineup, Nick Sullivan. So we'll have a little check to see why the ball's been given away there. Petrados straight onto it. The danger man, Petrados. Is there a foul there? Well, there was an arm up and apology from Simon Nicholas as though he'd given away a foul, but Nicholas again on the ball there, just apologising to his teammates for a bit of a lax pass. And now here's Williams with a little bit of space and Wigan in front of him. Finds Wigan now. Nice touch. Conestable calling for it short. Wigan looking to go around the outside, and he's done well to go around the outside there, Wigan. Can he get across in here? He's being dragged back just a little bit. Little flick behind. Finds Keys. Keys looking to play it back inside. Doesn't quite find his original target. Nicholas does well to pick it up. And he finds Afuka. Maintaining possession really nicely. Just in the danger area here, the Spirit. Little tap around the ankles. No free kick given. Now ball floats over the top. Wigan has got it now, dangerously, on the edge of the box. Dancing feet from Wigan. Steps inside onto his left foot, back onside to his right foot. But Katsuda does really well to get back there. And Nizic gets across. Does he save the corner? He does indeed. Does really well to save the corner there. It's going to be a throw-in, in fact, now on this near side. Just got there in time. Yes, throw-in confirmed by Michaela Ryan. It's just a little push in the back there, but not given. Just a quick comment on Michaela Ryan. She was the NPL. She graduated to the A-League Women's last year. And she is taking charge of a high-profile match here in the men's NPL competition. So great progression for her. Now Gan wins it well in the air. The two number 7s clashing. Lukovic has stayed down. Referee just having a little bit of a glance back, and yeah, she sees that Lukovic stays down. The two number 7s. David Perkovic down below us. Never shy of giving an opinion is David Perkovic. It was Gan on Lukovic. He only had eyes for the ball, but he did take Lukovic out. He's there offering an apology. It's a quick recovery. A quick recovery has been made. And now the throw-in will be taken. Looking to find Petranos. And there's Katsuda again. Lovely close control, Katsuda. Can't get it away from Przewski though. And the ball is played long, over the top. Keys looking to get on the end of it. But, Nick Sullivan is there, does really well. And he finds Lockie McDonald. Back from Orich. into the middle, but it's picked up really well there. Bearing down a goal now, the Spirit. Played out wide beautifully. Into space for Jordi Perez. Perez, left foot across, floats in. Conestobo looking to get the end of it. Conestobo, second time. Can't quite get it, but hovering dangerously there was Michael Conestobo. Daniel Lizic again did really well. And as I said, double checking some of our numbers in the 14 jersey, not advertised. But Leo Mazes was given the 14 jersey, and the 14 is out there. But on the team sheet, we were told that Mazes was not starting, so we'll have a little double check of that for you to make sure that we're getting the name right. But the 14 jersey is the jersey that was given to Mazes. We will check those details for you. Now, Petrados. Lovely touch. Just evades him slightly. And Lukovic is there, but Petrados picks it up again. Is there a hand there? Shouts for handball. Not given. But, touch short now. And here's Gann again. In space. In fact, in the 14, it's Matty Jackson in that 14 jersey. So a little bit of a jersey swap around for the Sutherland Sharks. So Matty Jackson down below us here in the distinctive pink boots. He's wearing the 14 jersey. And Brendan Gann, initially advertised as being given the 88 jersey. You know, when in some cultures, 88 is considered the most lucky number, particularly Malaysian culture. But he has swapped across into the 7. So just getting those jersey numbers and positionings clarified. Now, chance to break here. Sharks down the right-hand side. Cross comes into the edge of the box. Katsuda with the pot. Katsuda with the first-time shot. And just came up and caught it with his shin there. Didn't quite catch it with his boot. And, it's gone up behind the goal. You can see the scoreboard looking resplendent. Almost 10 minutes gone. And I also see the bar area there. Fantastic bar area here at Seymour Shaw. This is exactly the type of facility NPL teams need to have. Fantastic stand, refurbished field, and then a terrific bar area at the top. The game is actually being shown live up in the bar as we speak. These are the sort of facilities we really need at this level, and it's terrific to see this refurbishment here. I was at a game earlier in the year, and the local MP was here opening up the facility officially. So you'd imagine some government funding has been given to make it look so good, and it's great to see. Funding for soccer, that's exactly what we need. Now, here's Jackson on the ball. Nowhere to go, really. So he drops it back to Nikolu. Nikolu for Katsuda. And Katsuda again for Nikolu. Jackson making the early run. Can Nikolu find him? Looks to get it over the top. So Wigan does really well there, chasing back. A little touch from Lukovic. And Perchevsky gets in there. A little bit scrappy these last couple of minutes. Nobody really getting their foot in the ball. So there's Conestobo looking to do just that, but a late challenge there. And we're going to have a free kick. Lockie Fields standing over the ball. He's got options forward. He's got options short. He's got options left and right. And it's Nikolu here on this near side who's calling for the ball. Chooses to play it just over the far side and then take the return pass, Fields. And now he does find Nikolu. Quite a bit of space in front of him. Conestobo comes across. He sees Katsuda in space inside him. And so delays just briefly. Conestobo again just overruns a little bit. Nikolu now playing the ball over the top. Petrados looking to get at the end of it. Marks is there in his what has become traditional purple kit. And a high press here. Very high press here from the Sharks, looking to make Chris Marks play the ball quickly. And he finds Williams. Little flick inside. Jackson has picked the pocket of Wigan and find Katsuda again. He's on the ball a lot, Katsuda. Now here is Maya. Pressing very, very high here, the Sharks, as we're seeing their setup. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got every single player in the Spirit half, and the vast majority of them the final third. And so they're leaving a bit of space at the back. So Spirit not able to capitalise on that space, but 3, 4 players up in the Spirit half. It's Jackson, it's Katsuda, it's Petrados, and also Tariq Maya, all pressing high. And again, dropping short into that quarterback position. It's exactly where Steve Zorich told me he was going to play, just sitting in front of the back four, holding up the ball. He's looking very fit for a player his age. He is looking extremely fit. So the legs might get tired as the game goes on, so he will sit in that quarterback position. Now Morich looking to play it through. Jackson. He's got 2 in the box to pick out. Petrados is one of them. Ball is played in. Petrados looking to get on the end of it. Can't quite get there. And here comes Gann. but he is beaten to the ball by Takumi Afuka. And Afuka plays it here for Wigan. Wigan checks back inside, finds Conestabo, goes again. As he fouled there, Conestabo. Advantage played. And they'll build again from the back. But very high intensity game here. Had the Sharks team a couple of weeks ago. And these couple of changes, these additional players have made a tremendous difference. Certainly to the energy, experience that they brought in as well has made a big difference. And scores are showing. Terrific win against Rockdale a week or so ago. As we said, undefeated in 3. And moving themselves bit by bit, inch by inch away from that relegation zone. Where Mount Druitt and Central Coast appear to be battling it out for those last 2 places. Now Petratus pressing up on Marks. Lovely control from Marks. Just held his composure nicely. And Perchevsky drops back. Looking for the ball. But it's played out to Nicholas. Lukovic coming short. Lukovic again drops it back for Nicholas. But again, of this very high press, 5 Sharks players inside the Spirit half. Tarek Maya pressing high. Petratus staying forward. Katsuda's there as well. And they play their way around it really nicely. Really nicely to the Spirit. And they've made a bit of space. Now Wigan on this near side. Running at the defence. Wigan digs the ball in to the penalty spot. Just for a moment it looked like it was going to fall beautifully for Harry Keys there, but at the last second just sailed over his head. Lost the ball momentarily, I think, in that sun as well, as we mentioned. The sun directly in the eyes of Daniel Lizic there at the back, but that time adversely affecting the Spirit. And Harry Keys was looking to get on the end of that ball. But now driving forward again. Oh, little push in the back there, yes. One of the more obvious pushes in the back there. Nick Sullivan with a little push in the back on Andre Takami. 8 on 18. And free kick taken quickly. And they're going to build again. The Spirit maintaining possession. And now you can see the Sharks have dropped right back. They've got 6-7, dropping all the way back. And, sort of playing with just a defence and just a strike force. Almost no midfield. An interesting lineup. But now here is Gann, stopping, checking beautifully. Finding a teammate on the outside. You can see that quality when he gets the ball, Gann. It's like he's got a ton of time. And, Sullivan did have a bit of time there. Gave the ball to the Spirit. Offside there. So they've taken the free kick quickly again, looking to get the play going. And Lukovic almost had his pocket picked there by Maki Petratos, who is an expert pickpocket. He picked a few pockets against Sydney Olympic a few weeks ago and ended up getting a goal from one of those. Now no offside. Chance to get a cross in to Takumi Afuka. Afuka drops it in low. Conestabo turning inside the box. Can't quite pull the trigger though, Conestabo. And the ball is inched away. Jackson now plays it forward into space. Williams is there though. Takes a touch. Katsuda again, very lively. Very lively Katsuda. Into the middle, the 2-7s. That's going to be a terrific battle all afternoon there. 7-on-7, Lukovic, the American, against Gann, the Malaysian-Australian. That will be a terrific battle. The 2-10s will be a great battle. The 2-7s will be a great battle. Now, up that left-hand side. Takumi Afuka checks inside beautifully. Afuka, can he get a second touch? He does. Can he get a third? Still in possession now. Takumi Afuka dinks it in for Conestabo. Conestabo with a chance to shoot. Turns back inside. Conestabo with the shot. And it's in there! Michael Conestabo with the opening goal. 16 minutes on the clock. And the ball is played into Michael Conestabo. Managed to maintain possession there with defenders around him. Looked to get the shot away. A little deflection as it trickles past Daniel Nizic on the near post there. And after 16 minutes, Michael Conestabo, we did mention he is the key man. The 2 number 10s are the 2 key players, statistically speaking, looking back through the season. Michael Conestabo missed a 4-game spell. Did not start. Rounds 8 through 11. No wins, 2 defeats and 2 draws. The worst run that the Spirit have had. But here he is today in the starting lineup. And 16 minutes gone. He has opened the scoring. A little bit of a scrappy goal, you'd have to say. He's a good man for the Thunderbolt, Michael Conestabo. But a bit of a scrappy one there. And the Spirit, it's been a very even game so far. But they have made the most of really the first real chance of this game. And they now lead by 1-0. And now they'll go again. It's Nicolou. Nicolou plays it across into the middle. Looking to get the ball back. Nicolou calling for it. But they play it short for Gann. Gann for Sullivan. Ball played forward, but turned over there. Spirit picks it up. A little bit of a late challenge there from Matty March, but play on, says Michaela Ryan. And now the Spirit. This high press again from the Sharks, not giving them any chance to get out there. And it's Matty March who's closing down Jordi Perez really quickly there, but not giving them any chance whatsoever to break forward. And we have a confirmation. It is in fact, yes, Nick Sullivan in the 8 jersey who's playing. It was Ty McGowan in the 44 who was advertised as starting, but late change, and Nick Sullivan at the back in the 8 jersey for the Sharks. So we will have a double check at half time and see if that means if Ty McGowan is on the bench. But, that little late change confirmed to us. Now Sharks are going to get straight back into this game. Down that far right hand side, battling for the ball. Decision to make on that far side for our assistant referee. And the throw-in has been awarded to the team in blue. Almost 20 minutes gone now. Very even match. No real clear-cut chances. Even the goal itself, it's hard to describe it as a clear-cut chance. There's a good ball over the top that Michael Conestabo made the most of. And now flicked into the box. Headed away. Gann with the shot! Just over the bar. What a terrific shot there from Brendan Gann. Out of nothing. The ball dropped out of the sky. And the quality there, oozing out of every pore from Brendan Gann. Caught it on the left foot. Chris Marks, I don't think was going to stop that. And that was so close to the equaliser. But we stay at 1-0 to the away side. And lots of oohs and ahs from the assembled crowd. As I mentioned, this is the biggest crowd I've seen here. The grandstand absolutely full to the brim. And the bar area over on that left-hand side behind the goal that the Spirit are defending, also full to the brim. Absolutely great to see. They will be looking to cheer on a Sharks goal or two, I'm sure. But as it stands, as we said, just over 20 minutes gone in this first half. And the Spirit hold the lead. And they've got Perchevsky on the ball. Now look to spread it across, but Katsuda is there. He picks it up well. And there's Gann again. Looking for Petrados. Little dink back inside. Looking to find Maya. Couldn't quite find him. Now Katsuda. Can he get on the end of this? Katsuda. Buzzing around Jamie Perchevsky. And now chasing. Putting the pressure on Kai Williams. And the turn. Lukovic is there. Well, he got a lovely little turn there. Frankie Lukovic put himself into space. But using all of his experience, Brendan Gann just did enough to give away the free kick. But not enough to have Michaela Ryan thinking about a card. Very close. I was watching some boxing earlier today on Netflix. Katie Taylor, the Irish boxer, will score that little contest like a boxing contest. I think so far. The 2 sevens, pretty close so far. Gann with that chance. But, and there's Conestabo has gone down injured. Actually, Michael Conestabo has gone down injured there, grabbing his left ankle, looking to be in a little bit of discomfort. He stayed down, Conestabo. Sharks playing on. Gann playing the ball into space. And Jackson has picked it up. Still down, Conestabo. Jackson, little step over. Looking to get the cross in. Gets a touch. Last touch comes off. A blue jersey. Says Michaela Ryan. Now, Michael Conestabo went down in the middle of midfield there. A little tangle of legs. Yanni Nicolou has also gone down. And, a referee now coming, having a little check on Michael Conestabo. There was a little bit of contact, but it didn't look like the contact was the cause of the injury. And he went down grimacing, grabbing that right ankle, or perhaps it's the Achilles. The physiotherapist is on now. And Yanni Nicolou is back up on his feet in the number 12 jersey. But, little look of concern here on the sideline. David Perkovic Might have to shuffle the deck here if Michael Conestogo can't continue. He's walking very, very gingerly as the Spirit number 10 comes to the sideline. And just clutching just behind his right knee there. As I said, it didn't look particularly as though it was a contact related injury. But, he's coming off now. He's not signalling as though he needs to be substituted. Shaking his head just a little bit. And we can see now just where the calf meets the knee. He's just holding that as Conestogo. Shaking it off, a little bit of magic water there. And we're back underway. And it's Nicholas looking to get the ball back inside. Nicholas again, getting it back from Andre Takami. And now played forward. One in the air. And he has gone back on now, Conestogo. There he is in the middle of, right in the middle of the centre circle. Still looking to shake that off. Breaking into a jog now. We'll keep a close eye on that because he, as we said, is the, if not the key man, certainly one of the key men. Now ball over the top. Marks is there, sweeping really well. Getting there before Petrados. Playing it forward. Lockie McDonald wins in the air. They've won it back almost immediately. Lukovic has got it and he turned backwards there, and David Perkovic was not best pleased with Lukovic for turning backwards. Wants him to get the ball and go forward immediately. I imagine in the video session that will get a mention. And now coming through there, well, that is a late challenge. That is a bit of a late challenge there by Matty Jackson. But, decisive blow of the whistle there from Michaela Ryan. And it's going to be a free kick. We're about 10 metres inside the Sharks half. Ball is played back. Kaya Williams plays it back for Perchevsky. Perchevsky coming forward. He's closed down quickly and he finds Wigan. Wigan, not many options here. Wigan might have to go around the outside here. Wigan looks to go past two. Gets past one, but Taro Katsuda is there yet again. And now 7-on-7. Gan holds off Lukovic. Finds Lockie Fields and Fields back for Nizic. Nizic plays it long now. One again, and there's the 7-on-7 battle, but neither of them gets the ball in that instance. Evades both of them and rolls all the way back for Nizic, who will go again. 25 minutes gone now in this first half. Very even contest. No team really has dominated possession. And, Spears have just taken that one chance that presented itself to Michael Conestogo, who's running quite freely again. Conestogo. Gan is there. Conestogo. Wigan is there. And Jackson. Very hotly contested this game. Time after time, the ball is falling between two players. Now, Gan, what can he do? Plays it here for Katsuda. And Katsuda drops it back inside for Gan, again for Jackson. Jackson looking to get a return. Can't quite get it. And, Spirit can break with Lukovic. Lukovic finds a Fuka. Fuka driving towards the edge of the box now. He's got support outside. He finds that support. He goes around again. Ball dinked in towards the penalty spot. Headed away well. Conestogo takes a touch. Can't get a second touch though. Conestogo looking to set up one of those thunderbolts that we mentioned that he is famous for. Couldn't quite pull the trigger there. And Gan, again, he's at the centre of everything, both metaphorically and positionally for the Shark side, showing for the ball, shaping for it every time. And now Moric has got it. Drops it for Maya. Moric has made a run down that right-hand side. The run is checked to Kimi Fuka. Did really well just to break down that attack. So the Sharks go back and they start. They build again from the back with Nicolau. Nicolau driving forward now. Jackson looking to get the ball short. So Nicolau stops. And he's got Gan there again. Drops it back inside for him. Gan spreads it beautifully. Saw the space. Executed the pass fantastically. Little dink header for Moric. And Moric for McDonald. They've got to go back again. So looking very comfortable in possession here. As they hold, as they look to build. Lots of movement in blue. Little touch back inside. Katsuda, he's here again. He's got runners in front. He's got runners right down the middle there. Perchevsky saw the danger. Came across well in the 15 jersey, Perchevsky. And he plays it short. And they can build from the back. Spirit. Wigan. Conestogo making a run, but checks his run. Conestogo. Wigan. Back inside for Williams. Williams for Perchevsky. Now Wigan looking to make a run again. Jackson did really well to track the run. And it's back for Lukovic. Spreads it over for Nicholas. Really engaging game here. End-to-end stuff. Both teams trying to play nice football, trying to maintain possession. Maric pressured. And pressured illegally there. Takumi Fuka. Just a little bit too much in a sporting handshake between the two. And the Sharks will go again. Nicolau. For Jackson. Pressured hard Jackson. So no option really but to drop it back for Nicolau. Nicolau, he's also pressed. And again, they're borrowing the tactic now, the spirit, with a high press. Wigan and Keys pressing high, forcing the long ball. From Nizic. And pressing again. And there's Keys again. Maric does well. Takes a nice touch inside. And finds his support outside. Sun in the eyes there for the Sharks. The sun just setting now. It's probably covering about 10% of the field, maybe 5% of the field, but it's that 5% out on that far left-hand side. Right-hand side from a Sharks attacking point of view. And now short. Well, pushing the back there perhaps, but no, not given. Kai Williams, suggestion of a push, but fair challenge. This is our referee. And now Takami. Plays it back, and then forward it goes. Gan. Very congested now in midfield. Conestabo, but just led in a little bit with the elbow there, perhaps. Conestabo, and a little bit of push and shove. And referee comes across. Let's have no more of that. It was a shoulder. This is our referee, Michaela Ryan. Give back the ball, please. And then he leaves the ball on the ground. Just Michael Conestabo. So the referee does the job for him. And drops it back for Yanni Nicolau. Very congested now. Almost every player in that middle third of the field. Very, very congested. It's going to take a nice little bit of skill or a ball over the top, something diagonal to break this down. Very high line from the Spirit. Right up only about 5 or 10 metres from the halfway line. Pressing. And forcing the Sharks to play this nice little one-touch, two-touch stuff to try and play their way out of trouble. And it's Maya. He drops it back for Nicolau. Nicolau across the front to goal. And he finds Fields. Brings the ball forward. Has to go there, Fields. No real options. Does well, looks to find Gan, but underplays the pass. And now the Spirit can build. Conestabo looking for the ball, calling for the back post. Ball goes down the outside. Played into the middle. Conestabo! What a save! What a save from Daniel Nizic. Michael Conestabo, he was half celebrating there already. A beautiful ball in from the left-hand side. Michael Conestabo got in front of the last defender. It looked like a goal for all money, and that is why Daniel Nizic has been the commentator, as I was going to say, the goalkeeper, I should say, of the month in both May and June. It's the riders as opposed to the commentators who vote for that, but I think every commentator would agree he has been exceptional, Daniel Nizic, and showing it again there. Absolute point blank. Fantastic save. But the resulting corner now, floated in towards a penalty spot, goes over everybody's head. Chance for a shot, takes a touch. Now Wigan drives in the shot low, but blocked away, still in play there. And, looking to get it away. Wigan, he's got the ball there somehow. And he's won another corner. Ollie Wigan did really well there. Sharks defenders, Lockie Fields there, blocked the ball, but it just got caught under his feet. And as he was trying to flick it away, Ollie Wigan came charging in and got the ball. And we're going to have ourselves a corner, but chance there for a second goal. Just past the 30-minute mark of this first half. And Michael Conestabo almost making it 2-0. It's a miraculous save from Daniel Nizic. It stays at 1-0. Now here comes the corner. Floated in towards the near post. Nizic leaves it go. And I would say 75% comfortably. Lets the ball just go into the side netting there. And so Nizic plays it short. What a terrific save that was. We're going to play the ball out again. This high line that the Spirit are playing. Only about 10 metres short of the halfway line. And that is pushing the Sharks all the way back. And then it's Takumi Fuka and Keys who are pushing on. Conestabo pushing on as well, really condensing things. And, it's going to take something special to break that now. Beautiful diagonal pass. That's the sort of thing they're going to have to do to get up into this half of the field and retain possession. And it was Lockie MacDonald who picked up the pass. And now Nick Sullivan plays the ball into space. A chance to break into the box here. Touch inside. Just got the ball caught under his feet. They maintain possession. Cross coming in, looking to find Petratos, who was hovering with intent there on the penalty spot. Ball is played back again there. Sullivan again finds Nicolau. Now he's in his pocket picked. Conestabo. Oh, Conestabo played the short ball in there for Harry Keys, but intercepted beautifully. One back again. And Lukovic gets the better of Gan. And Lukovic driving towards the edge of the box there, but Gan has recovered well. Very dangerous when they get the ball on these little breaks. Sullivan looking to make a tackle there, and he does really well. Nick Sullivan in the 8th jersey. Terrific tackle, but he was shaping for the shot there, I think was Michael Conestabo. Picked the ball up about 40 metres out from goal. Nizic was just hovering on the edge of the 6-yard box, so not quite off his line, but certainly not on his line. Conestabo thought about it for a moment, saw the overlapping run, looked to play the little dinked pass in there, but it was intercepted really well by the last line of defence for the Sharks. Lockie Fields and Lockie MacDonald back there doing well. Now we'll have a corner kick. Floated it again towards the penalty spot. One well in the air by Perchevsky. Way in wide. Won it comfortably there in the end, Perchevsky. Nobody really challenging him. Nizic again, well positioned. I could see that was going to sail wide. Petratos. Can't quite get in the end of it. It's a cleared header. Finds its way through to Lukovic. And now played forward for Keys. Keys does really well to get on the end of the ball there. Keys. And now Afuka in towards the edge of the box. Afuka with the shot. Terrific save again. Another terrific save. And then the foul. Takumi Afuka driving in there. Daniel Nizic again with a terrific save. It's the 12th of July. Could he do it again? Could he win goalkeeper of the month for the 3rd month in a row? If he keeps playing like this, he'll certainly be in the mix. But that's another point blank stop. A stop that blocked the ball away to his right hand side, away from the goal, so no real chance for follow up. And then it was Afuka who committed the foul on Sullivan. Katsuda, see a little bit less of him in the last 10 minutes or so. Kotaro Katsuda. Here now is Tarek Maya. Maya again on the ball. Nearly caught in possession, but does really well. Quick feet there. And it's Lockie Fields. Again, but not many options. Again, this high press. It's Keys, Conestabo, Lukovic all pressing high. And they're trying to get around the outside here. Lockie MacDonald. Caught in possession, MacDonald and Conestabo. Again, they're calling for the ball in the middle of midfield. They break now, but Sharks have done really well to file back in defence. Everybody back now. And Williams for Conestabo. And now for Lukovic. Lukovic almost caught there by Petratos, but just manages to get the ball away. And he finds Williams, who spreads it out for Nicholas. Nicholas looking for that little ball, dinked over the top. Lovely touches the middle of the box there. Sweeping across again, Lockie Fields. And Lukovic has got it. Pressure starting to build now, the spirit. Starting to dominate possession just a little bit. Certainly they're dominating the territory. And the ball there over the top. Jackson. Back for Nizic. Nizic sliding in and gets it away. Now Petratos. Can he get a touch? Ball comes off just waiting for the decision here. Ball comes off a yellow jersey. Petratos. Now Jackson inside for Maya. Maya plays the ball out for Katsuda. Katsuda, no flag. Checks back inside. Only one option in the box, though, to choose from. Floats it in for Petratos. A little touch there. Cleared away really well. Jordi Perez took one touch, and then the second touch. Cleared it away really well. And so it's Sullivan who's going to take. They've just made the announcement here at the ground that they're going to do a Chase the Shark at half-time. If you've ever seen a Wollongong Wolves home game, they have a Chase the Wolf competition where all the young kids chase a wolf around the field. He's got a little tail. Whoever catches the tail gets a prize. Looks like something similar is going to be tried out here. We can see the shark, in fact, below us. Let's see if the cameraman can just pick up the shark down below us. Yes, a little stoppage in play. So there's the shark there. with all the kids gathered around. And the Shark is in for the chase of his life at half-time with all these kids chasing him. Now we've got a free kick. Back to live action. We've got a free kick here on the far right-hand side of the field. And it's going to be Tarek Maya. Who's going to take this? 3, 4, 5 options just on the edge of the box. Yanni Nicola just hovering on the fringe of the box. Nobody really picking him up at the moment. And the ball is floated in. It's floated in way too far from a Shark's point of view. And just drifts to Chris Marks there, just on the edge of the 6. And he picks that up comfortably. Dangerous opportunity there for the Sharks. They were not able to capitalise on it. And Spirit now in possession again. These last 15-20 minutes, certainly since the goal, they have dominated possession, they've dominated the chances. But, still only 1-0. So anyone's game still, of course, at 1-0. And now here comes Katsuda, playing the ball out into space. Petrados, can he get on the end of it? Perchevsky is there, very comfortably Perchevsky, but no real options. So he drops it out for McDonald, and McDonald takes the throw in quickly. And a little nutmeg there, but the nutmeg doesn't find a teammate, just finds a yellow jersey. And cynical foul there. Cynical foul right in the middle of midfield there. Lockie feels relatively easy decision for our match referee. And the yellow card is brandished quite quickly. Michaela Ryan there with one of the easier decisions she will have to make tonight. Lockie feels the break was on. There was a lovely little short pass there. A little nutmeg, in fact, from the Sharks over on that far left-hand side of the field from a Spirit point of view. But the ball fell to a yellow jersey. They were breaking away quickly. Lockie feels, I could say cynically, also you could say professionally, just chooses to take the yellow there. And Petrados pressing high on Marks. Back comes Kaya Williams there. Some swift feet. Just to pick up that pass that was a little bit short. And Petrados again there looking to pick some pockets. The Sharks, they build again from the back. Back it goes to Fields, who picked up that yellow. And he finds Nizic. Maybe looking like they're going to change their strategy here a little bit, the Sharks. They're going to play the ball long or keep playing it short. No, in fact, they thought about it again. They're going to play it short. And it's Maya. Maric there coming short, looking for the ball. So back to go for Fields. Fields does have Maric again. Maric just looking to bring a defensive player there with him to give Fields a bit of space. And now Fields plays it in short for Gan. Gan, into space again there. Gan looked like the return ball was going to favour him. Andresha Kami looking to spread it out. Can't quite do it. Maya picks it up. Has to be quick there, Fields. And drops it back for Nizic. And Nizic has to play it long. They're not giving them a moment's peace here. By the Spirit. The Sharks not able to get their foot on the ball at all. And now, here's Gan. Gan, is he caught? He is indeed. A little advantage played there. A good advantage, you'd have to say, from Michaela Ryan. But nothing came of it. Little nick on the back of the Achilles there. Brendan Gan appealed for the free kick. And was given it. At 5 minutes or so to go to half-time. The sun is now completely set. And so David Perkovic down below us dons the jacket. But, no ball forthcoming just for the moment. Now, here we go. Yanni Nicola has the ball. Drops it in for Lockie Fields. So now we've got 2 balls. London buses. And then when you want one, and then 2 together. Just waiting for that second ball to be dropped off, and there it is. Now dinked forward to the edge of the box. Jackson looking to get on the end of it. But offside flag was up there. Be disappointed. Steve Zarch will be very disappointed with that. They had quite a lot of time to set up for that free kick. The ball is dinked forward. And Matty Jackson hadn't quite tracked where the defenders were there. Just into an offside position. And so Chris Marks now looking to play this long. It's a low driving kick forward. Cleared away well and then played back, straight back to Marks again. He's going to get it a second time. Petrados is there putting the pressure on. Marks returns it almost the exact same place he put it before. One well in the air by Sullivan. Now, chance just on the edge of the box. Jory Perez. Perez making the run again. Perez making the run again. Flicks it back. Ball just ricocheted up in the air. Stayed in play. Very dangerous run there. Jordi Perez down that left-hand side took the return pass nicely. On to Kumia Fuka. Looking to go again, and there's Lukovic. He's got the ball. He's got Katsuda for company this time. Looking to dink it inside. Only finds his nemesis, Brendan Gann, with the pass. Can they get something here just before half-time? Now, ball played into space. Here he is, Maki Petrados, the danger man, coming forward. He's got players driving forward in support. Petrados, cross it in for Jackson. Can Jackson get there? Can Jackson keep it in? He does really well to keep it in. Well, he does really well to keep it in, but he is bundled into from behind. It's the offside. Well, was it the offside flag, or was it the ball drifting out of play there? It looked like, from our vantage point, it was a very close run thing that Jackson may have just kept the ball in play. But our assistant referee out there on the far side was terrifically positioned to see that the ball had just drifted out of play. But, you just see the quality of Petrados there. From absolutely nothing, the ball breaks to him, looks up, two players to choose from, plays a really tantalising ball into the box. But just a fraction too far for Matty Jackson. And drifting towards half-time here, our fourth official. Just getting the board ready. Michael Conestabo certainly had an injury, and Katara Katsuda has caught an errant shoulder there in the nose, but he's just shaking it off. We had the Michael Conestabo injury, one or two other slight delays, but I can't imagine there'll be a ton of injury time. Now move the ball, says David Perkovic down below us. And it's a little bit more movement just before half-time. Afuka. Little clearance there, I should say, little half clearance from Nick Sullivan. Falls rather fortuitously from a Sharks point of view to a blue jersey. And looking to go again. Petrados had made the run, has to check the run inside. And they choose not to go with the long ball there again. Drops it short for Nicolau. And Nicolau short for Moric. Moric turns, finds Nicolau again, doesn't put his space in front of him now. 2 minutes of injury time. We will have 2 minutes of injury time. This is our fourth official down below. Anytime the ball comes forward there, very much alive to the danger. It's Williams, Perez, Nicholas Bachevsky. They've been terrific at the back there. Foul there, Andre Shikami. But a chance to play the ball into the box there with just less than 2 minutes to go. But they choose to play it short, and they go again. And it's Sullivan. Sullivan just evades Takumi Afuka there and comes forward again. Sullivan still driving forward. Sullivan. Lukovic is there. Lukovic holds his progress, but only for a moment. Played in now. Prochevsky heads it away and then flicked away further for Jackson. Jackson's got some space. Finds Katsuda. Katsuda checks inside and then drops it back nicely for Nicolau. Nicolau, he's been forced all the way back. Nicolau all the way back and back to Daniel Nizic. And Nizic now will play it long over to that far right hand side. He's got Lockie McDonald there. McDonald gets a touch, looking to get a second touch. The ball is cleared away really well by Jordi Perez. Now you'd imagine this is probably the last chance of this first half for the Sharks to get themselves back on the scoreboard. Petrados, Maki takes it, turns, looks to dink it inside. Little half appeal for handball there from Katara Katsuda. Nothing given. A little glance at the watch from Michaela Ryan. Still probably another 30 seconds or so to go. And it's Marks. Plenty of time, no urgency whatsoever. They're leading. The Spirit, they'd be happy to take this to the sheds at 1-0. Now, forward, contested in the air. It's one there, Moric. Takumi Afuka's done really well. Afuka, he's turned, little tug of the jersey. And we are going to end this first half in a very dangerous position. From a Sharks defensive point of view, this is very dangerous. We are about 7 or 8 metres out from the edge of the box, which is that position that free kick takers really love. The wall has got to be all the way back. It's probably going to be 4 or 5 steps inside that 18-yard box, and Michaela Ryan is getting the ball right back. We've got Conestabo standing over the ball, looking very interested. Jordi Perez is there also. Left-footed, Frankie Lukovic. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the wall. But, if it's back 10, it's only just about back to 10. And so Jordi Perez shaping for this with his left foot. Perez, left-footed, drives it. Nizic blocks it away really well. What was fizzed in there by Jordi Perez. to the goalkeeper's side, Daniel Nizic, and he clawed that away really well, Daniel Nizic. He has been, you would have to say, the best performer for this Sharks team. A terrific save from Conestoga, a great save there again. He was pretty unlucky with the goal, got a bit of a deflection, sort of beat him on the near post there. But, he has been the standout, and he will have to end this half in a defensive posture again, because we're going to have a quarter kick out on that left-hand side. 3, 4, 5 players down on the penalty spot. Floated in. Przewski can't quite win it. Flicked away. We play on. Chance to float the ball back in again. Floated back in. Floated back in. Headed up. But saved well. Well, it was headed up in the air. Referees put a whistle to our lips. And that little chance for the Spirit is how we are going to end this first half. Spirit probably deserved leaders, you would have to say. They are 1-0 up. Michael Conestoga with the goal after 16 minutes. And the tail of the tape here is that the star of the game has been Daniel Nizic in goal for the Sharks. Chances are plenty for the Spirit side, but Nizic has been equal to, well, all of them except one. And so we will now pause for half-time with the score. The home side, the Sutherland Sharks 0. The away team, Northwestern Sydney Spirit 1. Back in about 15 minutes.
They're just up the road in Kirrawee and offer exclusive fleet pricing for all Sutherland Sharks FC members. Just mention the Sharks when you visit. Support local business to support your club.
Unless you have a switch, I'll plug it. I'll take you out.
Matty Jackson, who replaced number 23, Mason Fernandez. All right, Sharks fans, we're almost set for the second half. A big second half for your Sharks here. So let's make some noise and get behind your Sutherland Sharks.
And you're very welcome back. We've got a substitution to report at half-time. Number 14, Matty Jackson, has left the field, and he has been replaced by the number 23, Mason Fernandez, for the Sharks, who are all in blue, sky blue, and they'll be playing from left to right in this half. No reported substitutions for the Spirit, but we'll keep a close eye on that. And it's David Feeney here at Seymour Shaw, and we are back underway, 1-0. The team in yellow are leading, the Spirit. And the ball is played forward. One well in the air. Jordi Perez getting forward straight away. There is our substitute, Mason Fernandez, in the 23 jersey, looking to get involved in the action straight away. Now, short throw. Picked up by Afuka. Blocked there. Tracy Kami and Afuka combining well. Now Conestabo playing the ball over the top. Afuka with the touch. Chance for a shot, but Nizic is there. Does really well. Harry Keys looking to get on the end of it. But Nizic has stayed down. Daniel Nizic has stayed down, and he has not moved, Daniel Nizic. It's a little bit of an awkward collision there between Daniel Nizic and Harry Keys, I believe it was. And the physios come straight out. He has still not moved, Daniel Nizic. Quite a few players standing around. A yellow card has come out. We've had a yellow card after just 1 minute of the second half, and it's Harry Keys in the 21 jersey, the youngster, who's been given that yellow card by our referee, Michaela Ryan. He is still not moved, Daniel Nizic. And that would have to be concerning. As we mentioned, he was the standout player for the Sharks in the first half. He was the goalkeeper of the month across the entire competition in both May and June. Considering the results, I mean, it's a terrific little run they've been on in the last few weeks. Round 18, they beat the Western City Wanderers 3-1, then they lost 2-1 to City Olympic. I called that game out at Belmore Oval. That was the game that was interrupted by lightning. They did have a good game in that game as well. They drew 1-1 with St George FC. They beat Rockdale 2-1, a terrific win. Well, they drew 0-0 with the Central Coast Mariners, but before that there were several wins, and so in a team that is certainly not dominating, they're doing well, but certainly not dominating, to get goalkeeper of the month in both May and June just shows what a terrific series of performances there have been there from Daniel Nizic. If you saw a whole load of clean sheets, you would imagine that that's why he got the award. But he's keeping them in games, just like he's done today. He's been keeping them in this game. In that first half, several terrific chances. Michael Conestabo, one particularly good chance. But, some terrific saves from Nizic. He's back on his feet now, it appears. Beg your pardon, he's back on his feet now, just having a little swig of the magic water. And can't quite see from our vantage point what the issue was. And I'm going to venture a suggestion that it was perhaps a delicate part of his anatomy that was caught there by Harry Keys. He's just back up on his feet and he's down at his haunches again. So that would seem to suggest that that is what has happened. But, he's going to take, he's had 2 minutes already to recover, and I think Michaela Ryan quite rightly is giving him as much time as he needs to recover. Walking it off quite gingerly. No magic spray on a knee or anywhere else, and so I think it is a delicate part of the anatomy that was caught there, and a yellow card given to Harry Keys for that. But we've had a 2.5 minute stoppage here. stretching in towards a 3-minute stoppage. So that time will be added on at the end, you'd imagine, by Michaela Ryan. Quick mention of her, I spoke to the referee's assessor at half-time, and this is the first game that she is refereeing at the NPL men's competition. She's refed at the professional level. She's refed A-League-W. She was the referee of the year in the A-League, I beg your pardon, in the NPL women's competition last year. Her first men's game at this level, and she's been terrific in that first half, you would have to say. Got just about everything right. Very decisive in her calls, nobody in any doubt. And another decision for her to make there. But, no free kick given. But, the referee's assessor was pleased with her performance as well. So shout out to Michaela Ryan, her first game. As I said, she has refereed at the professional level in the women's, but her first game at this level in the men's, and she's been terrific so far. Now, ball played forward. Petrados looking to get at the end of it. Can't quite get it there. Petrados. It's picked up well by Mason Fernandez, our substitute, and he finds Gan. Spreading it out. Gan. Now getting the ball back again. So, looking for options, Gan. Drops it back. He finds Sullivan, but Sullivan has to go all the way back to Nizic. Nizic again, ushering his team forward, waving them forward. A little change of tactic here in the second half. Played forward now for Lockie McDonald to contest in the air. He wins it. McDonald going back there, headed back. Just about did enough there at the back. Simon Nicholas to get it back to Chris Marks with two Sharks players in close attendance. And they'll build again. Now, deep forward, over the top. Sullivan gets a touch. A little clash there. But, he stayed down. Stayed down as Nick Sullivan. A little clash of heads there, it looked like, with Harry Keys, who was only just been booked. So he's treading a fine line there, Keys. But, play on, says our referee. And Nizic plays it high. Across into this near corner. And it's Mason Fernandez who's looking to get there. Fernandez. But, two yellow jerseys. Jordi Perez. Just does enough. And then floats it forward. One again. Flick forward again. Is he offside? He is. He's just drifted offside there, had Tarek Maya. Little double check there from our assistant referee on this near side. Just had a little glance up. Did look like Maya was in an offside position. And that was confirmed with the flag going up. And now Williams spreads the ball out to that far side, driving forward. Keys in the middle. He's got Conestabo is there as well. Conestabo to the penalty spot. But, headed away well by Lockie Fields and driven back in. But, over the bar it goes. Neither side really has settled here. A little bit of a disjointed first half, but that injury to Nizic just sort of upset the balance of both sides just a little bit. No one really getting their foot on the ball just yet. And now playing it out from the back again, the Sharks choosing to play it long into space. There's Maya. Maya looking to flick it forward. So, can't quite find Petrados there. And Spirit have got it again, but Matty Morich has picked the pocket. Morich digs it in towards the penalty spot. Punched away really well there by Chris Marks. Alive to the danger, Chris Marks, with Maki Petrados lurking with intent behind him. It's a chance to break now. And it's Takumi Fuka. But, he's held up well by Gan. And it's played in short for Keys. Keys for Lukovic. And he spreads it out to that far side. Touch is taken, driving towards goal. A step over, inside, outside, shot comes in. Blocked away again by Nizic. But a touch is taken by Harry Keys. But, Keys not able to do enough with the ball there. There's going to be a throw in out on that far side. And we've got the 25 jersey is out there just to make things fun and interesting for us. I spoke to David Perkovich during the week, and he said to me that their squad numbers go from 1 to 23. And he's always insistent on that. No silly numbers, he says, no 88s, no 77s or anything like that. And just as we have that conversation, of course, there's a number 25 out on the field. And the Spirit also have the names, players' names on every jersey as well, just to make life fun for us commentators. The player on a 25 does not have his name on the jersey. Now, here's somebody who does have his name on the jersey. It's Takumi Fuka in the 22. Drives in the shot. Just away and wide. Well, a whisker away. A whisker away. Appealing for a corner there. Takumi Fuka brought the ball from his left foot to his right. Drove in a beautiful shot there. But well, certainly the Spirit players thought it had taken a little bit of deflection off a Sutherland defender before it went out. But it was a whisker away. Looked like it was going to nestle up in that top corner. would have been absolutely top bins. Just away and wide. And we stay at 1-0. Now, flick forward. Fernandez, looking to get in the end of it. Can't quite. Falls for Lukovic. Lukovic has dropped it off to Andre Takami. And now here's Takumi Fuka again in space. And he's got Keys inside looking for the pass. Holds the ball up. Fuka. He's got an overlapping run here from Perez. Drops it back for Lukovic. Lukovic then does find Perez. Perez digs it into the box. Keys takes a touch inside the last defender. Inside the last defender. And the last defender has pulled him down. And it is going to be a penalty kick. A penalty kick there. There certainly was contact. There certainly was contact as the Spirit player drove into the box. But, he was taken down. The referee had a perfect view of it. She was right there to see it. The ball dinked into the box beautifully. Driving run through there was Harry Keys. And Keys was taken down. And the referee has awarded a penalty. Now, Michael Conestabo has got the ball in his hands. And, he looks like he is setting up for this penalty. Conestabo, we mentioned it before. He has been the key man for the Spirit side. He missed a series of games earlier in the year. And those were the games that the Spirit had their worst run in. He's back. He's starting tonight. He's already scored one. He's had another save, and here he is, Conestabo with the goal! Michael Conestabo drives in the penalty, sends Daniel Nisic the wrong way, and drives it into the bottom left-hand corner from our vantage point. 10 minutes gone in this second half, and Michael Conestabo makes it 2-0. Could have had a hat-trick tonight, Conestabo, if not for that terrific save from Nisic, but the penalty won by Keys, taken by Conestabo, and the Spirit have extended their lead now. It is the Sutherland Sharks 0, Spirit FC 2. David Perkovic down below us, clapping his side, really pleased with that. We've started pretty well in this second half. He's got a bit of a smile on his face down below us, David Perkovic. Only 10 minutes gone in this second half, and we've got probably 3 to 4 minutes of injury time that's going to be added for that injury to Daniel Nisic. They're in a bit of a hole here, Sutherland Sharks. They've got to think they've got to score the next goal. They've got to score the next goal to be in this. And now, straight away on the ball, it's Maya. Excuse me, ball played over the top. Can they get in the end of it? Can he keep the ball in play? Gets a touch, does really well there, does Lockie McDonald. And he drops it back for Mason Fernandez. But Fernandez has just slightly overrun it. And now Conestabo, he's made a great run there, Conestabo, but Takumi Fuka couldn't find him. The Sharks, they're going to have to press forward here, you would imagine. Lockie McDonald on the ball. Drops it back inside for Fernandez. Fernandez finds Katsuda. Fernandez goes again. But, Spirit defence sweeping across there, getting the ball out of play. And, almost immediately after that second goal has been scored, Spirit have dropped right back. They've just got Harry Keys forward. Everybody else back behind the ball. Perhaps just because the throw-in has been awarded, but perhaps a little change in posture from the Spirit. They've won the ball back well, but tenacious tackling in there. Andre Takami on the scene. Leaves the ball, and out it goes for a goal kick. Now, Nisic has come forward here. He's about 10 metres outside his box. Nisic urging his players forward, urging them on, urging them to greater efforts. Not really much he could do about either goal. First goal from Conestabo took a little deflection and beat him on his near post. Second goal was a penalty, and he threw himself to the left-hand side of the goal as we're looking at it. Michael Conestabo dropped the ball into the other corner for a goal to make it 2-0. Now, his opposite number, Chris Marks, drives it forward. Won really well in the air by Fields. Gann looking to get on the end of it, but Lukovic is there. And he drops it out to our mystery man in the 25. We've got to assume that it's Ollie Wigan in a changed jersey. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that assumption for now. There was no message from our fourth official that there'd been a substitution. And there is no substitute flagged as wearing the 25 jersey. So we'll go with that working assumption. Now Nisic again. Just looking to see if there's been any change in formation here, anything that the Sharks are going to do differently. Certainly they're going to play the ball long now instead of short. And Lockie McDonald has come forward. He's trying to win the ball in the air there. Katsuda gets it. Looking to get it back again. Afuka versus Fernandez. Fernandez forced back. Back for Sullivan. Sullivan looking to play it in for Petranos. They've turned it over. And now Conestabo comes again. Conestabo turns the ball here for Takumi Afuka. Afuka with a shot. Great save from Nizic, and then recovers the ball really well, Nizic. Harry Keys was straight in there, looking to swoop on the loose ball. Reached out a telescopic arm there after the initial save, Nizic. Made a crucial first save, and then a probably more than crucial second save to draw the ball back into his body. They're going to have to push on now, the Sutherland Sharks side, and then pushing on, you would imagine they will leave a few gaps behind them, and the Spirit will look to capitalise on. And here they come again, the Spirit driving through, with the referee playing advantage here. Well, she did play the advantage twice, and weren't able to capitalise on the advantage. And so the Sharks coming now, looking to play the ball into space. The ball was played not quite into the space that Lockie McDonald run into. It was Mason Fernandez there. It was the right idea. But you can see he's disappointed with himself. Just didn't quite get the execution right there. Did the number 23, Mason Fernandez. And so Perez gets us going again with Nicholas. Back for Marks. Marks, a slight miscontrol there. Recovers quickly. Ball is one in the air. Tarek Maya looking to get on the end of it. Maya is there. He's got it. He's been good in this, certainly the first half. Tarek Maya saw quite a bit of the ball. Not quite as involved in the second half, but driving forward now. Moric. He's got support outside him, and he finds Lockie McDonald. McDonald with a chance to get the cross in. McDonald with the cross. But it's blocked really well by Jordi Perez. I've been very vigilant in defence. The Spirit team closing down any chances, working really hard. And they've got now 10 players back inside their own box. Just Harry Keys forward. Defending this corner, which is going to come in from Lockie McDonald. McDonald floats it in towards the penalty spot. Deflecting, it's pinballing around a little bit in the box. It's headed back out for McDonald. McDonald drives in the shot. And a little bit ambitious there, showing perhaps just a little bit of frustration. And we can see Uwakubu just warming up below us. David Perkovic seemed to be saying 5 minutes there. The hand gesture seemed to suggest that we'll see Uwakubu 5 minutes. What a substitute to have. Uwakubu, absolutely terrific substitute. 10 goals so far this season in the NPL competition. And he's only missed one game before today, and that was round 5. And, we'll just pause for a moment because Brendan Gann has picked up the ball here. Brendan Gann driving towards the edge of the box. Gann plays it outside, finds Moric. Just a little bit too much on the pass there. Moric has recovered well, steps inside. Moric into the box. Moric flicks it across. Nobody there to capitalise on that little dinked pass from Moric. It did get a deflection, in fact, which is perhaps why Mackie Petranos was not able to get on the end of it. And that deflection has taken it out for a corner. And, David Perkovic has perhaps accelerated that substitution. He's got Zayn Alawalia and Uwakubu both getting themselves ready to come on. But they will not be coming on before this quarter, which will be taken by Lockie McDonald. McDonald now floats it in low. And, again, alive to the danger. And, hoofed away and off the roof and all. Almost took out a very small child in a pink hoodie down below us. She's still looking back going, what on earth happened there? But, she survives intact, and the mum is looking rather pleased with that outcome too. But, now the throw. Oh, that was a rather risky throw there. But, finds its intended target, which is Nick Sullivan. And Sullivan out for Fields. Fields dinks it forward. Gann looking to get on the end of it. Takami is there, tracking the run. And now here comes the Spirit. Here's Lukovic. Lukovic stops, checks, plays a lovely ball outside. And he's found Perez. Perez drops it back and they keep the ball in play. No, it's been stolen there really well. It's been everything now, Lockie McDonald, these last few minutes. And there's Maya. And another clearance. Watch out, kids, again. But, this one has gone over the roof. And we'll pause now, and we're going to have a triple substitution. It's going to be Uwakubu. It's going to be Zayn Alawalia.
NWS Spirit coming from the field, number 21, Harry Keys.
So Harry Keys is making his way off. For you, Akubu in the 9 jersey. And Zayn Alawalia. And it is in fact Ollie Wigan. We can see him now clearly. It was Ollie Wigan who'd done the jersey swap there. And off he comes. Ollie Wigan in the ball. He's got the 11 on the shorts and 25 on the jersey. Zayn Alawalia is making his way on in the 19 jersey for the Spirit. And, also going to have some substitutions here for the Sharks. It's Jaden Gasking. Jaden Gasking in the 26 jersey.
Change also for your Sutherland Sharks. Coming from the field, number 19, Tariq Meyer, who we replaced by number 26, Jason Gashin.
And looks like it's Maki Petrados who's making his way off the field in the 10 jersey. And Jaden Gaskin, the 26, has made his way on. Tariq Meyer is still out there. Our ground announcer here suggested that he was coming off, but no confirmation from our 4th official. That is the 10, Maki Petrados, making his way off, and Jaden Gaskin has come on in the 26. And so again, back to our boxing analogy, definitely a win for the Spirit in terms of the 10 versus 10 clash. Michael Conestabo has certainly had the better of that today. The number 10 for the Sutherland Sharks, Maki Petrados, making his way off. The 7 against 7 battle still rages. You probably think Frankie Lukovic is just shading that one at the moment for Brendan Gann. But, still time for Gann to show his quality. He had a terrific shot in the first half. If he can get himself on the end of a chance here and get the Sharks back into this, we'll have a game. Now, ball played through, but the flag goes up. Well, a late flag. Looked like a terrific chance there, breaking through a late run by the looks of things. And applause from the Spirit for our assistant referee here on this near side, who got his flag up quickly. And so the Spirit will come again with Perez. Perez checking inside Fernandez, drops it short for Akubu. Akubu for Afuka. What a substitute to have to come on. Takumi Afuka looking to find our substitute. Yu Akubu chooses not to. And no disrespect intended to Zayn Alawali, another terrific substitute to have coming on. 2 players who've had terrific seasons and featured in just about every game. Now Conestable looking to spread it out, but just leaves the pass short, but Alawalia loses his pace there and recovers back, but then uses his arm and tugs the player back, and didn't quite have enough pace there, Zayn Alawalia. He has only been on the field less than 2 minutes, and he is on the receiving end of a yellow card. Again, a correct decision. She's been terrific tonight, Michaela Ryan. That was exactly the right decision. He knew what he was doing there, Alawalia, stopping the promising attack. Just a little tug at the jersey. And took the yellow, you would probably have to say there, to stop the promising attack. Now, speaking of promising attacks, Sharks into space. But again, the idea was definitely right. Brendan Gann had the ball in space. The run was there from Lockie McDonald. He has been running his absolute legs off, Lockie McDonald, in the number 2 jersey on this near side, making great runs into space, and his teammates are seeing the runs, and they're trying to hit him, but just not quite getting the execution right. So the idea is right, the run is right, but execution just not quite there. Now Conestable spreading the ball out. Ball is played into the box. Conestable looking to get on the end of it, just on the edge of the box. Can't quite get it. Perez can't quite control it. Now Fernandez finds Gann. Gann, is he caught there? He is indeed. He is indeed there, just caught. And we can see now Michael Conestable with that little injury he picked up in the first half. A little bit of tape just on that right knee now for Michael Conestable. Now played into space. Gasking looking to get on the end of it. Our newly introduced substitute. Couldn't quite get there. Almost 25 minutes gone now in this second half. Spirit, pretty good value for this lead. But, as they say in the classics, 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in football. And a goal for the Spirit could really open. A goal for the Sharks, I beg your pardon, could really open this up. Now Perez, Akubu, Conestable, heavy challenge. He's gone down again, Conestable, but he's jumped straight back up. Straight back to his feet, Conestable. It was almost exactly the same part of the field where he was injured in the first half, but straight back up on his feet. And now Steve Zorich just below us. What can he do, Steve Zorich? How can he shuffle the deck? Akubu down into the corner. Great tussle. Great tussle between the 8 and the 9 here. Right down into the corner. Akubu's boot has just caught Nick Sullivan there. And Akubu is apologising. I think a stray boot there as they rolled into the corner. Almost rugby league style, trying to score a try in the corner and a brave defensive effort. We had men's state of origin during the weekend. Lots of cover tackles, trying to stop people scoring tries in the corner. That's almost what we had down there. Akubu, full of apologies. He's a tough part player, but good sporting handshake there from both players. He's a tough player, Akubu. He chases hard, he battles for the ball, but absolutely no malicious intent there whatsoever by the looks of things. And Nick Sullivan, also a tough, hard, uncompromising player. He's very sportingly accepted the apology there. And it's Nizic again with a booming kick forward. It's one well in the air. Chikimi Fuka for Conestable. Conestable turns. He's caught there. Katsuda. They go again. Gan. Now, can you play the ball into space? Is there a flag? There is indeed a flag. The flag goes up late again there. It was a late run. But just a fraction off with the timing. And our assistant referee here on this near side, positioned perfectly. And to the oohs and ahs of the assembled Sutherland Sharks fans, they thought the chance was there. Terrific little ball from Brendan Gann. But the run not quite timed right. Now Akubu challenging in the air. And a second time. But, McDonald wins it, gets it forward. Maya, Gann against Lukovic. Gets the look at the bounce there. He's not wearing the 88 jersey, Gann, but got the little bit of the luck there. And here again is McDonald. Floats the ball in towards the penalty spot, but headed away really well. And here is Alawalia, one of our substitutes. And he's got space to accelerate into. He's got Brendan Gann in front of him, tracking back. He's got Andre Takami outside, but sensibly stops and checks, finds a teammate. Again for Conestable, nice little triangles here from the Spirit. And again, maintaining possession. They're 2-0 up. They can run the clock here by maintaining possession. And that's what they're going to do with Nicholas. Again for Perchevsky. Back again for Perchevsky. Perez is calling for the ball long. Just brings it forward. Finds Lukovic. Lukovic now plays the ball for Perez. Perez drives the ball in low. Probably outside of the left foot Brazilian style cross there from Jordi Perez, but couldn't quite get his ankles right. And Daniel Lisic picks it up. And now here is Gann again. In that quarterback position, he's inching forward bit by bit as Brendan Gann. As I said, they've got to do something to try and press on and get a goal here, and pushing Brendan Gann further forward seems to be one of the things that they're doing. Akubu pressing high. Takumi Fuka also pressing high. McDonald is there. McDonald plays it forward into space, but no blue jerseys in sight whatsoever. And comfortably, Simon Nicholas picks that up rather. Drops it back for Marks. Confident turn for Marks. Does really well. Confident on the ball. And out forward for Akubu. He's got a terrific spring, Akubu. No foul there. And the ball is played in for Conestable. He's on a hat-trick here, is Conestable. He's on a hat-trick. Will he go for a shot to try and get that hat-trick? It's to play a little neat ball inside Conestable. Gets the deflection. Alawalia, can he keep it in? Does really well to keep that in, Alawalia. And then turns it back for Conestable. He's got a good engine as well, Michael Conestable. And a nice interplay here from the Spirit. Alawalia looking to get the ball outside. Conestable looking to get the ball inside. But again, they play it all the way back. Perchevsky. Short for Lukovic. Lukovic, little change of feet there. And then a strong challenge to maintain possession. But, he is pushed off the ball there by Lockie Fields. And, they've got to build again here. Being driven into a corner a little bit, the Sharks. Kubu, Takumi Afupa, pressing hard. Dinked ball forward for Mason Fernandez. Gets it. Beautiful flick inside Fernandez. Evades Conestable. And now here is Gann. And he's got Fernandez in space. Fernandez picks it up. Driving towards the goal. Fernandez, head down, driving towards goal still. 3-4 yellow jerseys converge on him. And stop that forward run. Brendan Gann was in a little bit of space there inside. Fernandez unable to find him, and then a little push in the back. Danger averted, but looking very dangerous on the ball there. Mason Fernandez got his head down, driving towards the box. But, couldn't quite get the ball out from under his feet, and couldn't find a teammate. And, ball broke free. And, a little push in the back there. A little push in the back on Jordi Perez, I think it was. Indeed it was. And he now trots forward with another 45 seconds taken off the clock. Approaching the half-hour mark in the second half. This would be a very pleasing away win for the Spirit if they can hold on. But the Sharks looking to keep that three-game undefeated run going. Now Perez driving down that wing, looking to win himself a corner perhaps. It's a little bit early to be heading for the corner flag. But, Perez has done well, down into the corner flag, and then the classic pretending that he's not going to take the throw. Will he leave it for somebody else? He's got Andre Takami, who started heading in his direction, but does now. Takami certainly to receive the throw in. And Takami takes a touch. Back for Perez. And a little touch off the blue jersey. Another yellow throw down there on the far left-hand side. They're going to frustrate the Sharks here if they maintain possession down in this corner. As far away from their own goal as is almost humanly possible. But, little touch there. The ball is lost. Now driven forward with no blue jersey in sight. And Jamie Percheski has picked it up and dropped it back for Marks. Marks who gets it back again. He's been confident on the ball. Marks just had to rush there. So we've got Jaden Gasking just bearing down on him. And here's Perez. Can Perez get a touch? He gets the first touch. He can't quite get that second touch. And going to have some more activity now. Down below us. A couple of Sharks changes imminent. At least one. Not before this passage of play finishes up. Now, Gasking with Fernandez. Gasking chooses to go himself. Finds Fernandez again. Ball has gone out. Looks like it's Ty McGowan who's going to be making his way on here. The 44 jersey. He was advertised as the starter. Ended up not starting in the end, and it's Tarek Maya who's put in a terrific shift. He's put an absolutely terrific shift in here, Tarek Maya. Off he goes, and local junior Ty McGowan comes on in the 44 jersey. Certainly it's an attacking option. He's certainly a little bit more of an attacking-minded player than Tarek Maya is. And so with probably 15 minutes to go, maybe a little bit more than 15 minutes to go, including that injury time, Steve Zorich pushing on, trying to get a goal that's going to get them back into this game. And here was one of the men most likely to do it, Brendan Gann. He spreads it out to that far side. And it's Nicolou driving forward. It's got McGowan calling for it short. And Katsuda's got space and time, and he finds McDonald. McDonald looking to dink the ball, looking to go around the outside. McDonald, but he's got Takumi Ifuka there defending brilliantly. Drops it back in for Katsuda. Now dink around to the far side. McDonald, he stayed on side really well here. McDonald drives the cross in. But, looked like he was potentially trying to win himself a corner there, but no touch off a yellow jersey. And another opportunity. Ghana begging, and the clock keeps ticking from a Sutherland Sharks point of view. A little bit more action just on the substitutes bench down below us, but no changes imminent by the looks of things. And so Marks takes the ball, looking for Akubu, wins it well. Akubu just finds a yellow jersey. Ball played forward. A touch of a hand there from Gasking, was there? Certainly was an appeal for that, but nothing given. And now Lukovic takes a nice touch, takes a nice turn, finds a yellow jersey. Ball played forward. Does it stay in play? It does indeed. Takumi Ifuka and Akubu combining well. So, good intervention there from Nick Sullivan. And he does well to find a blue jersey. Fortunate ricochet. Katsuda, great feet. Lovely feet, dancing feet there. From Kotaro Katsuda, just caught by Michael Conestabo. The free kick is taken quickly, and it has just gone directly to Zain Alawalia. Michael Conestabo suggesting that he was taken out off the ball by Brenton Gann. Nothing given. They've still got the ball, his Spirit, playing it in. Little flick on there from Akubu, looking to find Takumi Ifuka. And is there a high foot there from Ifuka? McDonald has stayed down. Still battling for the ball. Play on, says the referee. Ty McGowan has got it. And he plays it out for Mason Fernandez. But still got a player down here, the Sharks. Not sure that they've noticed. There's a chance for some attention here. Looks like Lockie McDonald has just caught a stray boot to Kimia Fuka. Just going down to, I think, offer an apology. And, looks like there might be a little bit of claret there. Daniel Vizic exchanging words with the referee, asking why the game wasn't stopped. And, well, you had the ball and you're still attacking, I think she's saying to him. So you had a choice to put the ball out of play if you wanted to, and you kept the ball. So not for the first time tonight. I think Michaela Ryan probably in the right there. And ready for a substitution down below us, but it looks perhaps as though Grant Cornwell is going to be making his way on. But, nothing just yet. The club captain certainly is down here below us, looking like he might be ready to go, but nothing just yet. 10 minutes to go plus stoppages. 10 minutes to go. The Sharks looking to keep their undefeated run, 3-game undefeated run intact. Spirit looking to extend a terrific run that they have had. It's 3 wins on the bounce. It's 8 wins from 10. It's a terrific run that they have. Pushing for that final spot. Now, ball into the box. Can get at the end of it. Can't quite get there. 2 yellow jerseys combining to get the ball away. And then Takumi Fuka takes a brilliant touch. And the breakout there from Lukovic, plays it back inside. And he finds McGowan. And McGowan goes again. And looking to go a third time, McGowan. Turnover ball there. Iwakubu has got it, and he spreads the ball beautifully. Great vision there, out to that far right-hand side, where Alawalia drives forward. He's got Kanastabo. He's got Takumi Fuka. Iwakubu at the back post. Alawalia plays it short. Fronter Takami. Takami doesn't quite retain possession. And now driving away on that far side. But another, for the first time tonight, sweeping challenge coming across. They've been alive to the danger every time. Those players in yellow at the back. There always seems to be 2-3 yellow jerseys there. Closing down a blue jersey. And so they're going again. Sullivan plays it short for McDonald. McDonald, he's been terrific tonight. Now, ball into space. Gaskin, can he get there? Can he get there? Wow. The 2 players seem to arrive at exactly the same time there. But, it is indeed Grant Cornwall now just pausing. There's 2 players in yellow down. They might have to pause this free kick for a moment. It's Jordi Perez who's going to be making his way off.
From the field, number 5, Jordan Perez, who will replace number 8, Grant Cornwell.
And the club captain, Grant Cornwell, very experienced player, is going to be making his way on into the heart of the defence. I did chat to David Perkovich the other week about numbers and squad numbers and how they get allocated. And he said he's a bit of a traditionalist. He likes defenders to have defender-centric numbers, the 2, the 4, the 6, the 3. What about Grant Cornwell? I said, well, he's been here so long that he used to be a midfielder, and he got the 8 when he's in midfield. But with age and experience, he's moved further to the back, and he's allowed to keep his number. So hence the 8 for a central defender. Now, Kubu challenging for the ball. It's a bit too vigorous of a challenge there, for the referee's liking. So confirming Akubu and Cornwell both on, as is Alawalia. And it's Jaden Gaskin who's on the field there. Now the referee does pull out a yellow card there for a little bit of foolishness. Another yellow card dispensed there for a little bit of foolishness. And we'll go again. With the time added on, they've probably still got 10 minutes or so, but they have got to do something straight away now. They've done something. They've given the ball away. Akubu bearing down on goal. Akubu shaping for the shot. Oh, it's a terrific finish. That is a terrific finish. Akubu with the right-footed strike. The ball was turned over about 25 metres out from goal. Akubu got himself onto the ball, stepped outside the last defender. Daniel Nizic was positioned really well, but Akubu has unleashed a beautiful right-footed shot that nestles into the back of the net. The Spirit bench up as one, celebrating that goal. A terrific finish, Yu Akubu. You've got to think that probably seals the win now for this Northwestern Sydney Spirit team. They continue their march towards the finals. They have got some very interesting games coming up in the next few weeks. They play Rockdale at home and they play Marconi away next. If they can win those two games, not only do they cement their place in the playoffs, but they push on for a place in the Australian Championships. Marconi, of course, straight in, so no matter what, Marconi will be playing in the Australian Championships, as will Sydney Olympic and Sydney United 58, but Rockdale do not have the guaranteed spot. Can the Spirit drive up the table and get themselves a spot in the Australian Championships? What a great performance that would be for David Perkovic's team. They lead here 3-0. They are probably, well, certainly 2 goals. I think it was a very fair reflection. But, they've taken the chances when they came their way. And, boosting their goal difference as well with a 3-0 lead. Now, Lockie McDonald, he's been terrific in blue. Can he get something back for the McDonald? Drops the ball outside for Fernandez. Fernandez, around the outside, Fernandez! Looking to drop the ball back into the 6 there, but terrific bit of defending. We've got Chidiac and Broomhead, who are going to be coming on below us. But not before this corner is taken. Sharks still desperately trying to get themselves back into this. Ball flicked over, but flicked over the bar. Lovely little bit of skill there. And, Charlie Broomhead is going to be making his way on. And it's Jamie Berchevsky who is coming off. Thank you for making that easy for me. 16 for 15. That's easy on my little commentator's board here. And then also coming on is going to be Jacob Chidiac in the 17 jersey, and it is Michael Conestabo in the 10. What a terrific performance this has been from Michael Conestabo. He is making his way off, and Jacob Chidiac is going to be coming on, and he isn't on in the 17 jersey. So changes aplenty for David Perkovic's men, giving his squad a bit of a run out. So Broomhead and Chidiac on, Perchevsky and Conestabo off. So no hat-trick tonight for Michael Conestabo, but certainly living up to his billing as the key man for this Spirit team that we gave him at the start of the game. Score of 2 goals, almost a score of a hat-trick, if not for an absolutely otherworldly save from Daniel Nizic. And again, battling, not letting anything go here. Spirit not dropping it all, looking to get that clean sheet. Simon Nicholas sweeping across there, making a terrific challenge. Still the Sharks come, looking to get themselves back into this game. It could surely just be a consolation goal at this point. But, they're not giving up yet. Spirit looking to drive forward still and add more. But, they've turned it over. And it's McDonald again, but Akubu was there. Looking to show off his skills. Little drag back there, and he's caught. A little bit of a Hollywood dive there from Akubu. But now they've got loads of time here. Chris Marks strolling forward. And the ball floated forward. Akubu, our goal scorer, looking to get on the end of it, but can't quite get there. Ty McGowan is the best of that little exchange with Frankie Lukovic, who it's almost come time for us to score the boxing match. Lukovic versus Gan. You probably think that Lukovic has certainly shaded it. No knockout blows, but Lukovic, I think, has shaded it so far. He showed a little bit more quality on the ball, Gan, but Lukovic has been around the field really, really well, supporting in defence, supporting in attack. And, on the judges' scorecard, he has probably just shaded it. And they're going to come again, and here he is, Akubu. And he's got Chidiak there with him. Oh, turns inside beautifully. Leaves Lockie Fields for dead. Drops it outside for Takumi Afuka. A little bit of showboating now from the men in yellow. Afuka, he also had a terrific chance in the second half. Drops it short. Andre Takami! Brilliant save from Daniel Nizic. Andre Takami from fully 25 metres out. But Nizic there again. To be on the end of a 3-0 defeat and to be in contention for the player of the match just shows you what a good performance this has been from Daniel Nizic. The Uwakubu goal was an absolute worldie. It was a penalty and then a deflected shot in the first half. So not really much he could have done about any of the 3 goals. And he's been terrific outside of that. Now, ball floated in towards the edge of the 6. One in the air by Chidiak. Nizic is there again comfortably. Picks up the ball. He's a very big man, Daniel Nizic, but he's good with the ball at his feet as well. Very mobile. And again, you can see why he has been winning Player of the Month awards. He's been fully deserving of those. And terrific performance again tonight, even though he's been on the end of 3 goals. Now, just coming up to the end of the 90. Our 4th official down below us is just preparing the cards. But, Chidiak is there on the outside. Chidiak looking to step inside. He's got 2 blue jerseys for company, and one of them has just stepped on the back of his Achilles there. And, out on that far side, the assistant referee flagged vigorously. Michaela Ryan right on the scene and has confirmed that it's going to be a free kick. 5 minutes, yes, as expected. 5 minutes of out of time. There was that lengthy stoppage for Daniel Nizic. So not the happiest of nights, Nizic. He caught a stray boot in a rather delicate area, it appeared, from our vantage point. And, he's given away 3 goals, but he has had a terrific game. Now, ball is going to be floated in from that far side. Just 2 players in the box for the team in yellow. Now 3 in the box and 1 floating on the edge. And, a little flick there. Comes back for Uwakubu. Takumi Afuka. Afuka shapes with the right. Just away and wide. Beautiful step there. He's dangerous on both feet. It's Takumi Afuka. He swapped the ball from his left foot to right and drove in a beautiful shot. Nizic perhaps had it covered. Just away and wide. From our vantage point, just past that right-hand post. And they're still coming here. Sutherland Sharks looking to get themselves a consolation goal now, you would think, at this point. And the ball is played through now. Fernandez. Now, chance for shot. Chance for a goal, and it's in there. They've got one back. Driving run through the midfield. Beautiful little interchange of passes. Brendan Gann was there, and he played the ball off. Looks like it's Matty Moric who got the goal here. He's running back and dropping the ball on the halfway line. Indeed it is. It's Matty Moric in the 15 jersey who's got the ball. Little interchange of passes. They've done that quite a few times tonight, the Sharks. Just been caught offside once or twice. But it is Matty Moric who does really well there and pokes the ball past Chris Marks. And they're stolen the ball again here. They're stolen the ball again here. Chance for another goal. Shot comes in. Oh, deflected back of a defender on the line. Then the shot does come in and it's saved really well by Chris Marks. Well, pandemonium here. In the last couple of minutes, we've entered stoppage time. 1 goal scored. A little slip at the back. And Sutherland Sharks look like. Then another slip now. Marks, and he stayed down. Marks has stayed down for just a moment. Looked as though Katara Katsuda could have let fly. And a little petulant moment there from Matty Moric, just throwing the ball at a player in yellow. And is perhaps fortuitous not to receive a yellow card. But, our goal scorer, Matty Moric. And as we were just pausing for breath, there was a goal scored. And 15 to 20 seconds later, a chance for another goal. And it would have been 3-2, and we would have had all sorts of fun in these last few minutes. We probably will have all sorts of fun as it is. Lockie MacDonald picks it up, floats the ball in. Nobody there. It's gone all the way past everybody, and Alawalia gets it, and he drops it off now for Akubu. Akubu's got Chidiak making a terrific run. Just checks his run just at the last moment as Chidiak. Well, little slight miscommunication there. Chidiak checked back inside to get a short pass, and Akubu dropped his head to give the pass at the exact same moment. But ball played forward again here. March is onto it again here. Looking to step inside. But the experience of Grant Cornwall there did really well. Just held it up. And he now finds Chidiak. Chidiak wins the throw really well. Jacob Chidiak in the 17 jersey. He's been in the matchday squad almost every time for this Spirit side. Jacob Chidiak, and getting quite a bit of ball now in these last few minutes and doing really well with it. Now they're looking to just slow things down a little bit. David Berkovic is quite literally pulling his hair out at that little incident where that second goal was almost scored. But things appear to have calmed down now. And we drift now towards the end of the 5 minutes of injury time. Nizic looking to send it forward. Every Sharks player, except for Nizic now, inside the Spirit half. Ball floated forward. Won well, though, by Cornwell. Tries to find Chidiak. Can't quite get him. McGowan's got the ball out on that far side. McGowan, Katsuda drops short for it. Katsuda again for McGowan. Not really many options here. McGowan, Katsuda, just exchanging passes. Overlapping run there, but Alawali is there, does well. And then gets the ball away, finds a Kubu. Kubu picks it up, takes a touch, takes a second. Chidiak again. And there's two players here in a lot of space here. Frankie Lukovic is one of them. Ball bounces up off the turf. Lukovic gets it again, finds Chidiak. Chidiak across to Kimi Afuka. Got Uakubu in space. No flag. Well, there is a flag, in fact. Flag came late. Flag came late to Kimi Afuka. Uakubu combining really well there, but didn't quite hold his run. Uakubu. And assistant referee at that far side raises the flag. Nizic now drives it forward, but won well in the air again. Those aerial battles probably have been won on balance by the Spirit. But Gasking now just on the edge of the box. Looking to turn, shaping for a shot. But Simon Nicholas does really well. And there is the final whistle. Michaela Ryan, who herself has had a terrific game here. The final whistle here at Seymour Shaw. A little summary of the game. Michael Conestabo opened the scoring at the 16th minute. Little deflected shot that did past Daniel Lizic. Some terrific saves from Lizic. Kept the score to 1-0 at half-time. Into the second half. Conestabo, relatively soft penalty. You've seen them given, but you've also seen them not given. Penalty was awarded. And just 10 minutes into the second half, Michael Conestabo dispatched the ball into the bottom corner for 2-0. A terrific third goal from Uakubu, driving in a shot just from the edge of the box with his right foot. And Spirit looked to be coasting at that point into injury time. Matty Morrick scores to bring it back to 3-1. A chance almost immediately after that to get it to 3-2. But the Sharks couldn't quite convert. And we leave it here now at Seymour Shaw Field. A quite deserving win for Northwestern Sydney Spirit. And they have won the game here tonight by 3-1. David Feeney here signing off. Wishing you a very good night. Good night.